Wow.
Bear down, baby. Bear down
Bear
here.
all the way down.
Oh, what, Preston? What are we allowed to be excited?
Oh,
are we not allowed to be
42,
excited?
And you best believe we are Super Bowl contenders.
Hell yeah, baby.
Super Bowl contenders.
Bears win in London. That's my best accent I got for you.
Yeah, and I'll get right off the bat. Well, I'm hearing all the haters say, "Well, you all 4 wins are against 1-win teams."
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm so tired of it,
It's
man.
so hard.
If it were their team, they'd be pumped.
We beat the Panthers by 26 points. We beat the Jaguars by what was that score?
30, 35, 16,
19
something like
points.
That. Yeah.
Like, we're not like, it's one thing if you beat these opponents by 3. No, we're beating their ass.
That's the thing, is exactly what you just said. I can see if we were winning these games by, 1 score or, even a field goal or, whatever. I could see their argument, but we're demolishing them.
Yes.
We're embarrassing them. You know what I mean? And the Bears are getting off to slow starts, but I mean, in my opinion,
slow start, it's like a drive or two. And then it's like,
I was very frustrated to start in London. We looked bad in the first quarter.
What I love is Caleb Williams throws that bad throw to DJ Moore. Not a bad read. That was bad. Read. Just a bad
throw. No. The read was good. It was a bad throw.
Bad throw. He corrects it and has 4 straight touchdown drives, I believe.
Beautiful.
Like, he corrects his stuff.
Before we keep getting deep into this, let's start with some big baseball news here.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Yes. Before we get to that baseball news, you guys, we're not going to announce it during the pod. You'll just see it, and I'll yell it out loud. I'm pretty damn aware that Jimmy beat me by 2 games this week in the pick'ems.
Yes.
I'm aware. And we're also aware he went 14-0. Who gives a flying
14-0. I told you guys. I told you I'd be better for you, and I did it. I got there, and I'm going to keep being better for you. Don't listen to Preston. He doesn't have that knowledge like Jimmy G.
Jimmy just said, "Don't listen to me," but then he just said, "I agree with everything you were saying when it came to the Bears Jaguars game." So
I don't.
Back and forth.
No, I don't. I don't. Record proves it. Who's better?
But he did go 14-0. You got to give him his kudos. That just means he peaked. He peaked, and he ain't getting any better from there on out.
I wasn't one of those guys in high school that peaked in high school. You know what I mean? I'm gonna peak in old age. Huh? You
look great in high school.
No, dude, high school was my nerd, didn't do anything, straight home after school, had no friends.
You had me? I was your friend.
You were my friend. You were actually one of the ones, because I remember we would
we had study together, bro.
I know, and that was fun. And then we went to lunch right after that, and we sat right across from each other.
Yeah, man.
But I'm talking friends that you would after school go hang out with.
Yeah.
And I didn't do any of that. You know what I mean? I peaked once I got to college, and then I had some very bad mess up moments.
Well, I peaked.
I don't know how we're getting on this topic now.
I peaked with my looks in high school. Now
there we go. No, you still got a great beard, man. Don't worry about it. You got that full beard. I'm
probably gonna shave to a mustache here soon for all you followers.
A P-Dog classic.
77 of you. And before we get going with this pod, we're 23 followers away from doing
23.
I don't know how we're gonna do it.
Hey, 23 followers away. We're on the Jordan episode, our 23rd episode right now.
Are we really?
We're on our 23rd episode.
And guess what? And but anyway, 23 followers away from doing a Hot Ones episode. Me and Jimmy, we're gonna terrorize our bodies.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do We're gonna do just like Sean Evans.
I might poop blood that night.
We're gonna do it. And it's gonna be one episode where I'll ask him a question. He asked me a question while we were just burning our insides alive.
Yep. We'll have it all figured out.
We get to that 100. The next episode 2. We are doing.
For those of you watching this episode right now, look to the person next to you and say, "Hey, have you subscribed to this channel?"
If a wife, a sister, a brother, a mother, a
anyone,
father.
your child who should not be on a cellular device.
No, fuck them.
Take it easy there, Killer. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into this episode. Preston's got his beers ready. He's got to pay up. I'm drinking with him because it's been a hell of a week and I've been sick all week. So if I'm breathing heavy in this mic, other than being fat, it's just because I'm sick and can't breathe. So, but yeah, let's get into it, man. So Sox to Nashville.
So yesterday it came out that Jerry Reinsdorf was open to selling the Chicago White Sox, and we're back on. And that's all he said. And then we're back.
He hasn't said shit other than that.
Davey Johnson, I think, was the guy's name that, or maybe was it Davey Johnson?
Davey Jones Locker.
He's a follow. He was an old player of this, obviously old baseball player.
Isn't it like something Stanley?
No, I don't think so.
All right, this all right. Look it up. Stack.
I'm like 75% sure it's Davey Johnson.
Keep talking.
But Jerry Reinsdorf said he was open to sell the team. The big question is for us Sox fans. Obviously, we want Jerry Reinsdorf to sell the team. That's just 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
You're going to hear no Sox fans going to argue with that. But here's the issue: if the Sox go to Nashville, are they still going to be your team?
Dude, I've been thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel.
It's hard, and I don't want to say it makes you not sound diehard, but it'd be the perfect time to leave. They literally have nobody on this team. Nobody.
I know. Dude, it's so bad. It's never been this bad.
And if they go to Nashville, it's not easy to go to games anymore. It's just, it's not your town, your city anymore. Bo Nix is. Ooh.
I'm close to hitting on a 5-leg parlay, by the way, in this game.
I got a 3-leg parlay. I need
his name's Stewart, so I was closer.
Dave Stewart.
Davey.
Is it Davey?
No, I'm just laughing at you that you said Davey. I don't know why it just says Stewart. It doesn't say his first name.
Johnson was a head coach for a little while there for the Nationals, I believe. Here's the question: if you were to leave the White Sox, who's your favorite team?
If the White Sox leave Chicago?
If they go to Nashville and you decide, like, I can't do this and I'm just not a fan of this direction.
Oh, I mean, I'm not. If you're asking if I'm going to be a Cub fan,
that is they're part of the other 29 teams, but no. I'm asking you, who would you go to?
I'll be honest. If they go to Nashville, I think I have to follow them.
But if you don't?
If I don't follow them, I don't know. I don't think I like anybody.
Is it over and baseball just becomes a meh?
Kinda. I feel like it, man. Like I tweeted this months ago, but I always said I don't understand how people have like second favorite teams and stuff. Like I feel attached to my Chicago teams. I feel like I'm one of them. I feel like I'm part of the team. You know what I mean?
Ooh, you felt all full 41 and 121?
Yeah, dude. I felt every single one of those. But I do. I feel a part of the team. I feel like when I watch the games, I somehow affected the outcome. I feel like my rituals before games, I feel like I'm contributing in some weird way. I really do. And if the Sox leave Chicago, I don't think I can. It's going to be hard for me to follow them, but also I don't think I could root for another team. I don't.
It's like starting over.
It breaks my heart to even think about this.
I think it's all noise. Yeah. But if somehow it becomes a reality, leaving Chicago to Nashville is kind of weird. Because Chicago,
a lot of people are saying that he's doing this as leverage to get a new stadium.
Yeah, they got a contract for another 5 years. 2029 is when.
Yeah, I don't see the new stadium happening.
He's 88 years old.
80 something, old. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen. And
I will say this real quick, only because I'm heated about this. Yesterday, and I'm going to call him out, I received a text from my brother talking about the White Sox and potentially moving. Jake.
Oh, whoa.
I really did it. He sent me a text and he goes, I heard the White Sox or Jerry might sell. And I was like, that'll never happen. I'm like, that sale will never go through. And he was basically saying how funny it would be if the new owner immediately changed locations. And he basically was saying it couldn't happen to a better fan base, basically, trashing us and saying that how hard he roots against the White Sox and how our failures fuel him. And then I posted about it on Twitter, X. Follow us, by the way. Our names are down below. You like that plug?
You don't need to follow me. I'm all over the place on Twitter.
It's whatever. Still follow us. But
I don't know if you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes, go to YouTube. That's more important, and Facebook, and Spotify, and soon to be Instagram. Follow us everywhere, basically everywhere. And then almost immediately, Matt comments on it, and I know you and Matt, you guys get under people's skin. And I know what he was doing, but it still proved my point. I told my brother, I go, dude, it's a rivalry. No one's going to be nice to each other in a rivalry.
It's not even a rivalry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it hasn't been. But my thing is like Cub fans always act like Sox fans are the worst, and we're way worse than Cub fans. Only ones. Yes. Cub fans started all the time. Sox fans started all the time. It's a two-way street, okay? We do it to each other. No one's worse than the other one. So I get angry with that. Also, let's not sit here and act like the Cubs have been so successful in the last 50 years. You know what I mean? Or our lifetime. Other than their run they went on, they've been worse than the Sox.
They might have more consistent around 500 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's more recently than anything, honestly, because there was a time there where the Cubs were struggling.
Yeah, the
White Sox were stuck around the 83 to 79 win seasons.
I would give like 2000. What year did they get pretty good? 2004. The Cubs.
Cubs got good in 06, 07, or 07, 08, and then they.
But I mean, like consistently, like a run.
They didn't get consistent until 2015.
Until close to their World Series, yeah.
2015 to 2019.
And when I'm saying this, I'm not saying the Sox
that's their best run
were better. Exactly.
For the record,
so what I'm saying is Cub fans out there, stop acting like you guys are all that in a bag of chips. You're not, okay?
You're really not.
Are you the more popular Chicago team for baseball? Absolutely you are. Absolutely you are. Is that saying much? No. Both teams are shit. Stop acting like you're better.
High and mighty because the White Sox went 41 into 121, which is pathetic. It's awful. It's the worst.
Yeah.
But let's not like the goal is to make the playoffs.
I got heated the last 2 days.
The goal is to make the playoffs and go on playoff runs, and the Cubs and Sox have not consistently done that during, the Cubs had a little 5-year run, 4-year run, and it got ugly where they had to rebuild quick. Mm-hmm. And the White Sox looked like they were heading that way, and they had a 2-year period. And it's kind of pathetic how that ended.
I'm not going to sit here and act like the Sox have been good. We've been ass. Obviously, we set a record for most losses in a season.
I'm going to say this now: Sox aren't moving to Nashville. I don't think it's happening.
You think Jerry stays?
I know he might go, but they're not moving to Nashville.
You think the new owner keeps him in Chicago?
Why not? You're in Chicago.
I know, dude.
And you're battling the Cubs, but that should fuel it.
Unless the new owner, takes Jake's statement seriously, and he's like, "Oh, we're the superior Chicago."
You're in
team.
Chicago already. It's a high market. You got another rival there. If you're better than them,
if you give these Southsiders even a somewhat winning team, make the playoffs every once in a while. They'll be there.
Competent general manager. Don't be scared to spend money. And
yes, that's the thing, man. He has money and he doesn't spend.
Anyone that starts running the team there, you have you got to have a 5-year plan because this team is you got to have a 2-3 year building process.
Yep.
And then you can start talking postseason and stuff like that.
But yeah, this topic got me heated the other day.
I'm not heated about it.
I stay calm until Cub fans talk hot garbage, and then
noise. Does Nashville need a team? It'd be cool for Nashville to have any sport team next to them.
Yeah, I don't. Especially with hockey, Vegas, like Nashville's garbage. It's a rival of the Hawks ish kind of.
Who?
Nashville, the Predators in hockey. They're
one
just
cares about-
they're a garbage franchise, and it's fun playing against them. So it's like moving to Nashville would be kind of a slap in the face for me in that aspect.
Oh,
so,
no one cares about the Hawks though.
Yeah, kiss my ass. All of our 70, how many viewers? 77 viewers now. We're going up.
77.
Little people, big world.
But before we get off the topic of baseball, we got
Yep.
the Yankees. Yankees had a crazy game, or I won't say crazy because I called my buddy Derek is a diehard Yankees fan, and what a crazy game, man! Whoa.
We're big. Well, you're big. I stay big.
I'm fat.
Nope.
But Guardians found a way to win today. So Guardians at least did not get swept. Going to game 4, 2-1 Yankees, and then
I haven't been paying attention since they tied it in the 9th.
Yeah, Guardians walked it off in the 10th.
Very nice.
Then we had the Dodgers and Mets. I don't know. It's game 4 right now. I think the Dodgers are 2-1 on them.
Yeah.
I think the Dodgers were beating them early.
Yeah. I would like to see the Mets win that, but Dodgers are good.
I saw that ratings are up 18% because it was getting pretty not great. I follow it, but I haven't watched it to be honest. But I pay attention to stats.
Yeah.
And Ohtani's having a good postseason with power at least.
That's good. Good for baseball.
But I forgot what we said. I had the Phillies and Yankees, and that's Phillies are done.
I think I said Cleveland
And Dodgers.
I said Phillies, but I think I said Dodgers overall. I think I said I like the Phillies to get there, but I picked the Dodgers to go.
And I feel like we're heading.
But I also
that.
said I would like to see a Dodgers Yankees World Series. I think I said everything.
I also said I liked every team, and I saw.
Yeah, you were going through it. You're like, well, I liked it.
The Mets are hot. The Mets are hot, and they are.
Yeah. Every team that went in pretty much was hot. So, but yeah, man, let's get. I know we kind of went into it, but football.
Should we get into basketball real quick before we get to that football?
Take it away. Yeah, because not a whole lot of basketball news.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I just want to do a shout out. Moment. Lonzo Ball got on the court for the first time in over 1,000 days.
Good for him.
And
I would have gave up the second day.
He looked good.
He did look good. A little worried when he dove into the bench there.
Yes, but it was nice.
All the players like trying to catch him. Yeah, I think it's good for the locker room. I'm pumped to have him back. That team was 10 times better when he was in the lineup.
We lost DeMar DeRozan now for.
I know, but also DeMar is on the back half of his career for sure.
Yeah, but he always has been since he joined us, and he was looking good.
Yeah, I don't know though. Maybe Zach plays better without him.
Because who we got? We got Giddey, Ball, and Levine.
Giddey, Ball, Kobe White.
Kobe White
balled out last year.
So there, Patrick Williams has a big season. Io.
Who's the rookie we just got?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm drawing a blank right now. What you're talking about.
Mateus.
He's gonna be on the bench though, but yes.
Yeah, but he's a good energy guy.
Honestly, for this season, and I'm okay with it. Maybe 43 and 39.
To me, that's a stretch. I think we'll be under 500.
Really,
I do.
I think we're a playoff team.
I think we'll either be at 500 or a couple games under. Maybe a play-in game. That's what we do. We play in games and then we lose the second one.
Regular season starts next week.
Regular season, yeah. I mean, oh, by the way, Chicago Sports Network, get it together. Absolutely hot garbage that we are not able to watch Chicago teams.
Oh, speaking about hot garbage, Bronny James.
Yeah, I told you about that, man. Dude shouldn't be in the league. The only reason he's in the league is because of his father.
You're costing a roster spot for somebody that deserves.
Absolute.
He better not be taken
Garbaggio
that someone deserves in Los Angeles. I'm cool with it. Hate the Lakers.
It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
He's been
so bad, dude.
We talked enough. It's Bears season. My God.
The Bears.
I was fully erect for 3.5 quarters.
I think every win the Bears have this season, I think on the pod, that's how it starts off on your end.
Fully erect, dude. This was by far the best win. The best.
Oh yeah, everything was moving. The first quarter, I was very frustrated. I was down. I was almost out, and then they just took it away.
Dude, Caleb Williams learns.
How about Cole Kmet, man?
About it, and then the long snapper gets hurt. He's hitting these perfect snaps.
Oh my God! Perfect. He had a couple high ones worried me, but
one and the field goal was missed. Yeah, they got those 2 extra points.
But what, like, he's playing
My
great.
God, it's someone every week.
I would say
finally,
easy top
Cole
5 tight
Kmet,
end this year for sure.
This
Kmet.
was a moment that we needed because Cole Kmet's been quiet, and I won't say
we always knew he had it in him. Though
it's not him though; it's Caleb Williams learning.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And seeing Keenan Allen grab those 2 touchdowns, and my God, that
so good to see him involved.
That perfect back shoulder throw in the corner. I splooged. I splooged all over the damn place.
Oh my God, it's something you don't. And people might be laughing at us right now, especially the ones that aren't Bear fans.
Oh, I mean what I'm saying.
Oh, 100%. But we are not used to a quarterback being able to make that kind of throw.
No. And you're seeing in the Pittsburgh, and we're going to talk about that later.
Oh, basic throw.
Yes.
It's, like, you should be able to make that throw, but Bear fans have not had that in their
and you're seeing it in Pittsburgh, and we'll talk about that a little later. But that's why you moved up to get Caleb.
Yep. And
they've been showing this video of him lately in that one throw. It was a perfect play call. Props to Shane Waldron for changing his game plan and developing what should be happening.
He's been calling great games since that meeting. I don't know if anything was ever done with that meeting.
Nothing was better.
It seemed no help.
That fake screen to the left, fake screen to the right.
Yep, beautiful.
You seen Caleb's eyes. Did you see that video?
Oh yeah.
He looked to the left, nothing. Looked to the right, nothing. Center through. Read the defense. He's reading defenses, and then he hit Cole. That was the touchdown, I think, to Cole Kmet, if I'm not mistaken, up the middle.
And then broke the tackle at the 10 and
he extended.
Got in there. Dude, I can't say it enough. It is so nice to see Caleb reading the defense, seeing his eyes move from one side of the field to the other, and then back to the original side.
Because Trubisky struggled with that, and Fields never had it.
Yes. Yes. I mean, honestly, I don't remember any of our quarterbacks being able to do that ever.
And
I really
DeAndre Swift is stepping up, and Roschon Johnson's doing well.
Doing his thing. Dude, I still want to see Herbert get in there a
they
few
need to
times,
trade him
man.
to Dallas.
At this point, I feel like you're wasting it, man. Like you do have to do something with
trade him to Dallas.
He's a good running back.
Get a third out of him or something.
Yeah.
But no, that was damn near perfect. And the one mistake Caleb did was he had a perfect read, like we said, to DJ Moore. He just didn't throw a good ball at all. But
I think he was so concerned because his deep balls lately, he's been completely overthrowing everybody. I think he tried to take some off, and then he just lollipopped it.
But the fact he corrected it after that, like it was it was a college throw. He didn't lead him on. He threw it way too short, obviously, and it was an easy pick. And the fact that it sucked because it was right after a turnover.
Yeah.
But he came back, and like I said, he had 4 straight touchdowns after that.
It's just, and let's be real here, should have had 5. DJ Moore got tackled at the half-yard line, so it very easily could have been 5.
And DJ Moore needed that, and we're not even talking about how elite the defense has kept looking. And they did this
without all of our top guys,
Brisker and Gordon got banged up,
and no Stevenson.
Yeah.
Tyreek Stevenson, our corner, he was out, and he's honestly, dude, he's up there. He's a great corner. I called that, by the way, when we drafted him. Just shouting out myself here.
It just was just the defense, and then
everything looked great.
It was better than starting the third quarter, and then they were doing the whole talk to Eberflus, them saying honor the football, and then the Jaguars fumble the ball, and the Bears recover it.
Yep, dude, it was everything was great. Are you happy about the bye this week? You think it's at a good time, or you think
for a bye? I don't like buys. I want to keep watching my team. Right after a London trip, it comes at a perfect time.
After London, good timing.
Doug Peterson's lucky that he's still in London because he probably would have lost his job if it would be a very dick move for them to fire him. And
I saw someone saying that it should be a new NFL rule that to come back from London, you have to win your way back into the country. Jags might be there for a while, although I do have them winning this week.
Speak about firing.
Speaking of hot seats, do you have anyone on the hot seat? This is a random question.
Going on this game right now. I won't be shocked if they fire Dennis Allen after this game.
You said you won't be shocked if they
Oh,
do?
I won't be shocked. I'm
Yeah.
almost
After the
calling
Drew Brees game, that'd be interesting.
it. Dennis Allen is awful. He's never been a good coach.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And the fact, I don't know if you watched the end of that first half. They got the ball instead of just needing it the first time. They
Yeah.
go for it. They had a whatever call a 5-yard pass, and they call a time at like their own 30. They call a timeout with 4 seconds to go. You know what they did after that timeout?
What's that?
They need it.
Beautiful.
So they called a timeout just to set the offense up to need the damn ball.
Yeah, dude.
And they're getting killed by
there are sometimes that Eberflus has moments like this where like
no, that's
timeouts,
pathetic.
It's like, what are you doing?
Sean Payton's giving a big FU to the Saints right now. It's kind
good,
of funny.
Good. We both had the Broncos this game.
Brees night.
If you haven't, go look at that video. Week 7 predictions. I'll probably go undefeated again. No, just kidding. I don't think I will. But what's your biggest takeaway of that?
Jimmy had to copy most of my picks. We have one different because he just,
okay.
The original.
Yeah, that's why I had 14 wins last week.
But
right? And
this week, no Bears game, which kind of sucks. But big game the week after.
Yeah, huge game week after.
Bears,
huge game.
Commanders.
As big as it could possibly be in week 8. So
maybe I'm not going to confirm it or deny if it's going to happen, but maybe we do an episode together in person for that.
For the Bears,
Commanders.
I always want to say the R word, and not the one everyone's thinking about now.
That's what October 27th. I'll have to see if I can arrange it, but
it did get flexed to the 3:00, 3:30 or whatever. Yeah.
The game of the week, even though, and
would be interesting.
I've been getting pissed off lately.
How about
the NFL schedules?
Like how so?
In what world?
Preston doesn't want to talk about the biggest takeaways from the game right now, so we're gonna.
I'll get there, but the stats. How is the NFL gonna have the Bengals Giants as the Sunday night game?
Yeah, there have been some bad primetime games.
And then the next Sunday night game, which is coming into week 7, you have the Chiefs and 49ers, the Super Bowl rematch. You're not going to put that.
That's my Super Bowl rematch for the year.
But you're going to put the Jets and Steelers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. No. And they don't know how bad it's going to be, but I thought we had the flex available for it's the Chiefs and Niners. How is that not a Sunday night football game?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I know it was a blowout, but the Lions and Cowboys should have been the Sunday night football game.
Was that a blowout? That was insane, dude. Cowboys are trash.
Biggest takeaways from the Bears?
Yes. What's your biggest takeaway?
Caleb improving every week.
Biggest takeaway is Caleb is getting better every single week. Everything he's doing is getting better.
Caleb's getting better.
He's getting the ball to everybody. I don't think there's one person on that offense that hasn't been getting the ball. DJ's getting his touches. Keenan's getting his touches now. Swift is getting his touches for sure. Kmet is definitely getting his touches. Also, let's give them some credit. We didn't talk about this. Offensive line is looking solid right now.
Not many issues.
Not many. I mean, they do have some hiccups. They're giving up a few sacks here and there.
Think about hiccups.
Jenkins is coming around.
Can we get a pause? Can we get a pause?
Like a legit pause? Tevin Jenkins is killing it. He is. He's looked like a beast. He had three pancakes last game.
They're looking way better. And I got that Waldron play where I told you where they fake to the left, fake to the right. That doesn't work if the line doesn't block.
Oh no, 100%. But yeah, we got to give them credit where credit is due. I know we bashed them early on, rightfully so.
We went great so quick, and it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and we're going to face a lot better teams here in the coming week. So let's see how they do then. But yeah, big NFL news in the last few days here. What do you think about Devontae getting traded to the Jets here?
Predictable.
Very predictable.
There's really nothing to say. Now we can say does it mean anything for the team, for the Jets? They're 2-4.
Yeah, personally, I don't. I firmly believe that Rodgers is washed. And dude, I think he's washed, man. Did you hear him? I get it. If Mike Williams runs the wrong route, he runs the wrong
That's
route.
100% on Mike Williams, Jimmy.
Right. But as a teammate, and I know he's a vet, I know Rodgers is a vet, but to just flat out be like, oh yeah, if he runs the right route, then no, that's not a pick.
He's one of the best ever do it. Show some damn respect to A-Rod.
All right. Everybody here, take this in.
For whatever reason,
Preston kissing A-Rod's ass. Aaron is Aaron in your ear right now?
Aaron Rodgers, I mean, obviously played the Bills.
Are you safe? Blink twice if you're safe. I mean, if you need help.
So I hate it. Aaron Rodgers was my least favorite quarterback as a Packer. He goes to the Jets. I obviously against the Bills.
One of the biggest shit talkers of Aaron Rodgers right now is sucking his nipples.
You saw me on Facebook last week. I was bashing because I like the Bills. But however,
put some peanut butter on them nips, man. Just keep doing.
I'm not rooting for him by any means. I'm not. But like you're watching the games, it's not all him. That Jets team seems dysfunctional. That's
what I'm saying, dude.
I don't think it. I think it helps him have better stats, but I think they're going to keep losing some games.
Yeah, I think they're going to win. They're going to win, but I think exactly what you said. They're going to win a game. They're going to lose 2. They're going to win a game. They're going to lose 3.
Looking at their schedule, they do have an easier schedule towards the end. But 2-4 is not a great start, and you got the Buffalo Bills in your division.
A little bit of a hole.
The Dolphins are the Dolphins, and Tua's going to come back. Maybe they steal a game or 2 later. Patriots are bad.
Hopefully you stay safe. Hopefully.
But the Jets are heading.
I didn't do anything.
Jets are heading towards an 8-9 season.
Kind of disappointing. I thought they were going to be a big hitter this year.
For the division. It's not over.
We both did. Yep. And then other news is I don't agree with this, and I think they did it for a reason. I want to see what you think their reasoning for it is. Fields benched for Wilson.
It's because Fields hasn't looked great.
Do you really believe that, though?
Yes, he does not look great. There's a difference, Jimmy.
He called himself out. Did you see his interview?
You fall in love. Yes, I did. He said everything right. He said he hasn't done enough to earn the starting job.
Yep. That dude is he's such a pro, man. What was that?
Suck on his dick a little more, why don't you?
Oh, okay. Says the guy for Aaron Rodgers saying, "Don't disrespect Mr. Rodgers."
No, you can't fall in love with the stat line where you take no chances.
Yeah.
Fields lacks confidence. He doesn't throw the ball deep whatsoever. You could stroke are you pretending that's Justin Fields?
Maybe. What's it to you? No, I'm trying to turn my mic volume down.
Yes, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Is Justin Fields getting hard yet, Jimmy?
What kind of joke is that? What kind of joke is that? That's disrespectful, and I don't think I can have a co-host who's going to be disrespectful like that.
No, Fields, is he doing good? Yes, they're 4-2 with him, but they have an elite defense. The problem is if they start the game down 10-0, they're going to lose that game.
Yeah. If they don't have that defense, they're also not at the record that they're
Fields is playing fine. It's probably the best he's played. But
damn it, freaking jack-o'-lantern. Sorry, go ahead. I'm watching the game.
I know. I have Kamara scoring a touchdown. He ain't gonna score it. Dennis Allen's getting fired.
I need him to have 40 yards, and he's barely touched the ball this game.
Yeah,
That's why you need to be fired right there.
He's getting fired after this game. I'm calling that now on the pod. Fields is playing fine. Am I shocked? A little. They're 4-2, and I don't think my problem is it's not like they're going from Fields to a rookie like a Caleb or a Jay Daniels. They're going to a 36-year-old, I think, 35-year-old Russell Wilson, who you see what he was. He's got the experience, so maybe that helps. I'm rooting for him. I like Mike Tomlin.
Do you think maybe they're benching him because if he reaches a certain amount of
No, there's not a huge,
Snaps the Bears 6-rounder that they get
no.
turns into a 4.
I don't think that's on their mind at all.
You don't think so? That'd be great if we got that 4.
No, I don't think
Poles
that's
does some of his best drafting in the later rounds.
I don't think that's on their mind at all. He's already started 6 games. He's close to it. I'm sure he'll get some rushing plays. We'll do some wildcat with them. He'll get some plays.
Crazy. I thought he ran a lot with us, dude. He's been running even more with the Steelers, I feel like.
Well, it's because he's scared to throw the ball. He's scared. Like
he doesn't trust his arm, yeah.
Missing wide open play like receivers.
Yeah.
And that's what's hurting him the most. Like, is he playing? Does he like based off their wins losses? Yes, he deserves to keep the job. But what if Russell Wilson has the experience? Why not? You got him there for a year for a reason. I understand the move. Do I agree with it?
Yeah.
Probably not. But is it the wrong move? No.
Yeah.
Am I gonna kill him for it? No.
Yeah. I don't know. It sucks. Obviously. I like Fields. I don't know why. I just have a soft spot for Fields and Trubisky. I'll always love those guys.
I bought Fields.
2 not so great quarterbacks.
I bought Fields jersey.
I did too. It's sitting in my closet.
Mine
hasn't moved in a long time. Spilled it. It's that throwback white one, and I have a lot of stains on it.
I got the orange one.
Yeah, you're an orange guy, an orange kind of guy, huh?
That's why I got Caleb's in too.
I got Caleb's navy. That way I can't stain it.
Tunze's navy. That's who we gotta get the ball to. By the way, what you were saying.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to see him get more touches. Although he's getting his share.
Yeah.
But yeah, another move. Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Huge.
Your boyfriend has a new target.
That's huge. And Amari Cooper is super underrated.
He is.
Reliable
guy.
You know what this shows?
What?
This shows, hey, Stephon Diggs, we just want to get rid of your ass. And then they play these 6 games, and then you can tell they're lacking a number 1.
Well,
they're doing
Josh Allen's already said a few times here. It's nice to have guys on the team who just want to win and aren't concerned about stats.
So. Yes. And Amari Cooper is that way, and he's
then their hug was awkward after that game.
Oh yeah, it was a quick little thing, but expect Amari Cooper to get numbers. If someone has him in fantasy, good for you. If you want to trade for him. I think he's gonna have some good numbers.
Is he scoring a touchdown? Is he playing?
Devontae Adams is playing for Sunday Night Football. I'm assuming Amari Cooper would play.
Yeah, maybe not a lot of snaps, but hopefully he gets in there.
But huge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely huge move. I mean, Allen was doing pretty good with the weapons he already had on the field. So you had a guy like Amari in there who's been good for every team he has played for.
You know who this looks stupid on? The Cowboys.
As far as like them not going after him?
No, the Cowboys they traded a first to get him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that was so long ago.
Yeah, and he's playing just as good as he was then.
So drafted by the Raiders, correct?
So the Raiders drafted him, and then the Cowboys trade a first-round pick to get him.
Can you imagine, dude, CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper together?
And then they traded him to the Browns for I think it was like a 4th-round, 5th or 6th-round pick.
Yeah, it was a garbage trade.
Bills traded a 3rd-round pick to get him. So like the Cowboys, Jerry Jones. I forgot that we didn't put this as a thing. Remember Jerry Jones? Did you see what the shit he pulled this week?
Oh my God! About those guys interviewing him.
They asked a perfectly okay question about why
tough question, but a question that should have been asked.
Yes, why did you spend more money in the offseason kind of thing? And
why weren't you more aggressive in the offseason? Pretty much.
He took it out. He's probably frustrated. Took it out on the wrong people.
I'll get guys who ask the right questions. Blah blah blah. I love how Stephen A. went. Yes. Was it Stephen A. that went off? Yeah, right.
Stephen A. Shannon. Most morning.
Yeah. I love how everyone went at him because that's a basic question. That is a layup for you.
3-3, I think that's what they are. And you could tell you lack a running game and you lack stuff to run, and that was your problem.
It pissed me off so much. It irritated me.
A guy of power trying to flex his muscles because he's pissed off of how his team looks.
What do you say? That microphone of yours, blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck off, dude.
I don't root against the Cowboys because I actually don't hate them.
I don't either. I enjoy watching them.
Yes, I don't necessarily root against them, but I don't necessarily root for them depending on who they play.
That pissed me
after
off
like
though.
that, I hope Dak succeeds, but screw Jerry Jones.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Shout out to our friend Court, who is a Cowboy fan, but your team is Dookie.
It's ass and cheddar cheese.
They Dookie this year.
Well, they Dookie.
Um,
Luke, keep supporting the Bears. You got the right squad.
The Bears, you on the right side of it, boy. Biggest surprise for week 6 though. Do you have one?
Yes, the Cowboys getting trounced by the Lions. They got their ass kicked.
Yep.
My God, what a beatdown.
That was embarrassing. I was embarrassed to watch it, and I'm not a fan of either team.
Dallas.
But yeah, I mean, also, let's not take away from the Lions. Credit to the Lions because they're good. They are good.
Sad thing is Aiden Hutchinson's out for the year.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't even think about that. That was brutal. That's a obviously a big player is now gone in that division, but you want every team at their best, man. You want to beat their best players. Like that's when Love went out. I was bummed. I didn't want that to happen. Now, granted, it is fun to make fun of their fans because they get cocky. Fans of like I'm not saying Hutchinson, but the Packer fans.
Now they won their game easily too.
And I mean the division's stacked right now, dude.
What's biggest surprise? I guess now that we're saying this, I'm talking about the Packers. Yeah, like you said, they're 17-5, and then I think they're the top 4 teams that lead in point differential.
Who's that? Who are you saying?
The whole NFC North.
Oh, NFC North. Yeah. Yeah. And what'd they say? The Packers are the 4th highest point differential in the NFL. And they're also in last in the NFC North.
They're not. Bears are.
No, it goes off of everyone's arguing this.
It's not worth talking about after 6
No, it's not because they're basically
no one's
tied.
played each other yet. Yeah.
But because the Packers are 0-1 in the division, the Bears technically
correct.
Yeah, the Bears are technically in that 3rd spot. So
I guess that's true. But no, the NFC North being so damn good, which I knew it would be. Except I did not
sucks, but it sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
I did not know the Vikings were going to be where they were at. I knew the other 3 would be. The
Do
Vikings.
you think it's about to calm down though? Do you think?
I mean, I think
we're all starting to play each other here soon, so something's got to give.
I think I've said this, and I'm going to keep saying it. Vikings aren't making the playoffs.
I don't necessarily disagree. I've agreed with you. With that.
And then other takeaways. I mean,
is it possible for our whole division to make the playoffs?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yes, because with the new rules, with the add on to the wild card spot, first place would get whatever.
Wild to me.
Won the top 4, then 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, wild to me. I think it's time, man. I think let's get into it here.
I went first last week. It's your turn.
All right, we always do this. I'm like, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Let me pull up my handy dandy notebook.
Are we gonna have different ones this time? Or is it gonna be?
I don't know. You're probably gonna make fun of me. At number 5, I thought long and hard about this. I gave it to the Baltimore Ravens. Good win against the Commanders. Almost called them that word again, man.
Ooh,
they should bring it back, by the way. I liked it. I liked the red. You know what? But yeah, good win. Close game. Shows how good the Commanders are this year. But yeah, I think the Ravens are going to get better and better as the year goes on. They're definitely going to be a top team. They obviously concern me in the playoffs. They have shown they can't win the big game. And while you got the Chiefs over there,
this is through weeks. This is through 6 weeks. You don't get.
This is through 6 weeks. Correct. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I got the Ravens at 5. Number 4, I have the Texans. The Texans have just been playing consistent, man. They look good. They're getting better and better every week as well. What was the final score of that game, by the way? Off the top of your head, do you remember?
Texans beat the.
Pulling it up now. This is where we can need a higher stat guy to do it for free.
And they beat them by they beat them 44-30 or
yes, 41-21.
Yes.
They put a whooping. They gave him a whooping.
It was Drake May's first start.
Yeah. But as the Bears do, they put a whooping on a team they should have put a whooping on. So can't fault them for that. Number 3, I have the Detroit Lions. Absolutely, what we were just talking about. They absolutely pounded the Cowboys, which was kind of funny to see. Um, the Lions look like Super Bowl contender for sure. I would not doubt if they come out of the NFC this year, but through 6 weeks, they are looking like a top seed in the NFC, looking good. Number 2, I have the Chiefs. Obviously, still undefeated, unfortunately. Um, but as our weekly predictions came out today, um, or when you guys see this video yesterday, I have the Chiefs losing to the Niners, and they will be knocked off. And then number 1, I have the Vikings. Really surprised they're there, but they're looking damn good. Good for Darnold. Good for that team. I think I had them in last to start the year, but they're looking solid. And honestly, man, this is a fun season. I'm enjoying it so far. Not only because the Bears are winning and we have a quarterback, but football's good right now. You know what I mean? Good storylines in most divisions. Teams that have been bad for a while have been playing good. Commanders. It's fun to see them doing
Interesting
well.
that you have them out of the top 5 again after you ran and raved about them.
Well, I mean, after a loss, you got to bump them down a little bit. And when the Lions play as good as they have and they stay there and the Ravens beat the Commanders, they kind of deserve to take over that spot. So you can kiss my butt cheeks. And that is Jimmy G's
What's your 5 again?
top 5. 5 Ravens, 4 Texans, 3 Lions, 2 Chiefs, 1 Vikings.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's hear it. I feel like a radio guy now with this voice.
We should have one game under silence, and we do our own game.
Dude, I'd be so bad. I'd be like, he's got the ball. I've had Jill do it that for me before.
I do a player too.
I've gone to the bathroom and I'll be like, babe, let me know what's happening. And she's like, he's got the ball. He's running. Oh, he's down. Oh, the ball's there. And I'm like, what's happening?
Do you fumble it or do you not?
Yeah. It's funny. But let's hear it. What is P Dog's top 5 through week
list
6?
The only way, and it's the only list that's correct. Number 5. Don't like it, but it just has to be. They just keep winning. Number 5, the Houston Texans. They're 5-1. It's hard to argue. They're 5-1. They keep finding a way to win. The talent's there. Nico Collins is banged up. Doesn't matter. They got Diggs. They got
Tank Dell.
Joe Mixon's going off.
Nope.
Then they got backups in Pierce, and they just traded Cam Akers away to the Vikings just because they said we don't need you.
That's kind of crazy.
They got Schultz. Their team's
who's
good.
been quiet this year.
They got a good defense, and they just keep winning. They're going to run away with that division.
Yep.
Texans are at 5, but they ain't top 4. The 4th team, let me think. Okay, 4th team, we're going with Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs to 4?
They look mediocre on offense. Pat Mahomes got 6 touchdowns, 6 picks.
An undefeated team at 4.
Undefeated, but it's based off what my eyes
he gives me crap.
My eyes are telling me this. They're winning games, but they're barely winning games. Refs help them out. And
unreal.
Those games, the Chiefs are 4.
Unreal.
Number 3, I have the Minnesota Vikings. They are also one of those teams. They're not looking great. They're winning games, but they ain't looking great.
They're looking just
Sam Darnold
crazy right now. Comment below, everybody, if you made it this far. Comment below and let them know how crazy he is.
No, it's true. Vikings don't look like the best team in football. The Chiefs don't look like the best team in football. They don't look. They're good. They're great. They're undefeated. They belong on the list, but they're not top 2.
Unreal.
Number 2. And this is what the Vikings don't have and what the Chiefs don't have. Number 2, the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, surprised you have him there.
Leads the league in rushing yards and touchdowns. He got 8 rushing touchdowns, 704 rushing yards. And when Lamar doesn't want to go there, he's got Zay Flowers being a dog. And Lamar does his own shit. Lamar's been been that guy. I mean, he has a couple.
They have
turnovers
two
here and there.
solid tight ends as well.
They're amazing. I know they have 2 losses, but my God, this turnaround. They're on a 4-game winning streak, and they're beating pretty good teams. And the Bengals, I
Looking
know you
good,
don't want to
looking
call the
good.
Bengals good. I know they're not ready. The Bengals gonna have a comeback. Commanders, and they beat the hell out of the Bills. Like the Ravens are legit. They're not the best team in the league, though. And you know, we all know we should all know who the best team in the league is. It is the Detroit Lions. I understand they lost Hutchinson, but with they have Sam Laporta, Gibbs, and Montgomery is the best 2-headed monster I've
Oh my
seen,
God, dude!
maybe
it
ever.
pains me every time I see Montgomery have a huge run.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is that guy. Jameson Williams is terrific. I think they're going to go out and trade for Max Crosby. I just get this feeling they are, and that's going to be even scarier.
Dude, that would make me so sad and so scared.
And the Lions, and they got the best coach in the league, or the second best coach in the league. One of the best.
I know. I hate that I like him so much.
Whatever you argue, Dan Campbell's got that mentality that wins championships. They bullied the Cowboys. They said, "We don't respect you, and we're running 5 trick plays on your ass, and we're going to
throw into their old linemen."
They straight up said, "We don't give a shit about you. We're going to disrespect you." And I think the Lions are going to be a tough pill to swallow. So I got Lions at 1, the Ravens at 2, the Vikings at 3, Vikings at 3, the Chiefs at 4, and the Texans at 5. Argue with me all you want, but that list is perfect.
Pretty crazy putting 2 undefeated teams towards the bottom of that list, but
it's about who you beat and how you play.
All right. I respect it.
Chiefs don't have a running game. They don't. Pat Mahomes is not great.
No, he's been looking rough, and I love it. And it sucks to me that they're getting the calls that they're getting because it's bailing them out. Oh, so frustrating.
Okay, before we go, because we got 7 minutes, I got 2 beers I got to chug on this pod.
Ooh, did you not chug them?
Angry Orchards Chill Flame. I had these Busch Lights here for us.
No, we're gonna sit and chill. We're gonna talk about the pod, guys.
Chill for 8 minutes.
Yeah. So we're at 77 subscribers. Thank you, all 77 of you. If you have not, if you're a watcher, I think I might be very behind you. If you're just a watcher, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot.
We're behind posting 2 Spotify videos.
Wait, what?
We not post a spot, or do we not do that for the live episode?
We just didn't do the live one.
Okay.
I don't post the live ones. I can, but I mean, I'd rather keep it to these kind of episodes.
That's fine.
But yeah, get us to that 100. We'll do the hot ones. The hot ones is going to be fun.
That one's going to be a fun episode.
Yeah, me and P-Dog are going to start doing in-person stuff, which is going to be great. It's going to be fun. We're eventually going to start going to games together, interviewing people. It's going to be amazing. You're going to want to follow.
We're going to do fun stuff.
We're growing.
My busiest time of the season is this time with work / kid birthdays. My birthday's the wife's birthday. My anniversary's this week or 2 weeks coming up.
Busy.
Yeah, and then Jimmy's gonna throw a knife in the wrench and have his anniversary in September next year, plus his wife's birthday. It's just gonna be
it's nuts. A lot of busy stuff going on.
September, October will be the busiest months of which we'll have pods. It just won't be in person.
Yes, hang in there with us. Grow with us.
Our focus has always been just giving you content each week. We live a little over an hour away from
about an hour difference.
Not crazy, just haven't planned anything to an extent. That's on me and him. But coming up, we're gonna plan something.
Got some stuff planned.
It would be, and you guys can help us out. If you get our subscribers up, that motivates us. It motivates us. It strives us.
We'll love it. Like you said earlier, I think we're averaging like around 1 a week, maybe a little over a week. Which is honestly, it's great. I'm having fun. I've always wanted to do this. I used to do it by myself in like 2015, 2016.
I did something crazy for 6 months.
Preston was doing it by himself a few months ago.
Every day. I did every day for
and Preston was a lot more consistent than I was back then. I think I only released like 6-ish, 7-ish videos.
About 50.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Follow us on all forms, social media, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. We just are getting going on Instagram. I created it. I have not finished it, but it's up there.
I want to say I got a beer and a half to go before we get this done.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
trying.
We can talk more sports. Game's still on.
Shout out. I also I would shout out all the fans who watch and just watch. I don't know who all you guys are,
Yeah.
but I appreciate all you guys that do. Specifically now and just name shout outs. I'm gonna say first and last names. I don't feel ashamed because I love them. Brandon Meyer,
Brandon, love you.
some of the videos you do.
He
watch.
motivates the hell out of me, man.
Thank you for always sharing, always liking. Brandon Denton, thank you for always talking. Brandon just talked to me the other day. Said, "Hey, don't quit this. Keep it going." I'm like, I've never been in my mind.
Dude, I just got chills right there, man. I love it. I love it.
With that, yeah,
yeah. You just saying that, hearing him say, "Don't quit, keep going."
Brandon straight up talked to me on Sundays, like, "Hey, don't get." Like, always stay motivated. I like what I forgot the exact words. We said something on the lines like, "Don't get like, Mo, keep pushing, keep going."
Yep.
I'm just like, never down my mind. I mean, I don't get bored doing this. This is easy to do.
Yeah. And dude, it literally is talking sports with your friend. How can you not?
Jimmy,
you know what I mean?
I told them this, and I told people at work this.
Mm-hmm.
I've known Jimmy. I don't know the exact year, but it's been about 22 years, 23 years.
Yeah,
and
close to.
And I mean, we were close, and then not. But that's fourth, fifth.
Different
grade.
Schools, different areas. We
different,
didn't
school districts.
Yeah,
and then came back, and then I love Jimmy. He's like another brother to me. He really
Hell
is.
Yeah.
I mean, I love him to death.
Oh yeah.
Thank you to Adam Yeagerman for always commenting on our stuff.
Yep. Even though you got bad things to say about the Bears and Caleb Williams, still
I mean, you can be wrong about your takes, but we still love you.
I think you still call me. I think you still call me. What do they call me? Switch cut.
Because you cut.
Yeah. Long story short, cut myself first day of work in a warehouse, and I bled everywhere.
Thank you, Jillian. I know Jimmy's your fiance, and you know me.
Yes, the support there is lovely, even though sometimes I tell her to go watch our videos.
You don't have to share it like you do, and you do.
Yes, absolutely. Also, want to shout out my parents, my mom and dad. They watch. I know my dad does. You know,
he's been slacking on his comments, and I don't like.
He has been slacking on his comments. Call him out. I love it.
He was.
But no, it was nice talking to them too, because they brought it up and said, you know, my dad was saying how cool everything looks and thought we were hiring professional people to do our videos. And
no, just
so that was a cool compliment.
Jimmy's a phenomenal. Jimmy does most of the work.
I could be better. I'm learning though. You know what I mean? This is all new to me too. So,
your mom always likes the videos. I like that.
Mom likes it. Mom shares it.
I like that.
Yep. Shout out.
But no, it's great. Facebook. It'd be nice to get on YouTube. I don't know what they do on YouTube. I see that's what
I think what it is too is a lot of people don't have a YouTube profile, so they can't subscribe if they don't have a profile. So if that's why you're having trouble subscribing, please create a profile. It's real quick. It takes like a second. Just set up in your email and subscribe. But we do appreciate everyone who comments. Even if you're bashing us, still comment. You know what I mean? If you're telling me I'm an idiot, you know what I mean? Go for it. Go for it. We love it. Absolutely love it.
This ain't gonna stop. I got one more beer to go.
Yeah,
it's not gonna stop. I love being bashed on. I love.
Did you? By the way, not to cut you off again here. 33-3. Did you think the Broncos were winning?
No, I said it was gonna be an ugly. Dude. I said it was gonna be an ugly game. And it was an ugly game, but I thought it was gonna be an ugly, like no.
As far as like, no scoring, boring.
You know what? Props to Sean Payton. He got bashed in a lot with this whole Russell Wilson thing, and he was getting bashed for the Bo Nix argument. He's gonna be 4-3. You know, and they put a
they're in it.
They're in it 4-3, and they put their schedule up on top just a little bit ago. They play the Panthers next week. If they beat the Panthers, they could be 5-3, and that's. I mean, I'm not going to be saying they're a playoff team, but 5-3 for them. Which, hey, think about that. After week 9, me and Jimmy G are going to post. We did our preseason predictions. Obviously, a lot of it's not going the way we thought.
We're going to do an updated.
It's a reamped one. We'll do a mid-season where you have a chance to take a couple teams away, redo what you think, and have
like
your
it.
new updated postseason. Maybe we'll even go further as everything,
I like it.
because you don't know what's going to happen. You never know what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
And our biggest thing, guys, is if you just don't want to comment, that's also fine. Watching's enough.
It's not.
But
I disagree. Fuck
but
you guys.
it's the
And yes, I said
interactions.
fuck. Fuck.
Forgive Preston.
You.
He's he doesn't know what he says and doesn't know anything about sports. So
I expect you guys to comment every time.
Yeah, even if it's something basic, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know a lot about what we're talking about. Drop a high. You know what I mean? Drop a high.
Drop a what you want us to talk about. I'm down to talk media stuff.
Well, yeah, we'll cover other stuff. We'll cover pop world.
Yes.
Like wake up in the morning feeling like Jimmy G.
Hey, that is one thing you should watch us, because guess what? Me and Jimmy have not been videotaped at a Diddy party.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I had my chances, though. I will say, I got invited to one.
I think I saw B. Meyer at a Diddy party.
Whoa, no, he's too good of a guy. Also, Brandon is another person that I played baseball with on multiple teams.
Who?
No, not multiple teams. One team. Not senior league.
Did he make an all-star team in Pony League?
Senior league? Yeah, it was senior league, because Pony League. No, it was senior league, and he pitched a few games for us. But yeah, me and him were on teams.
That dude was golfing barefoot.
Dude, wait, what?
We went to Top Golf 2 weeks ago.
He was golfing bare. Oh, that would tear my
barefoot.
feet up. That would hurt. Ouch. No, but I remember playing against Brandon in minor league.
Subscribe to the pod here and looking for a handsome man.
Who's looking for a handsome man?
Anybody? I'm gonna put a plug in for B. Meyer real quick.
All right, put a plug in.
Any single ladies.
We're going over a time here for you, Brandon. We love you.
Yeah, we're gonna go maybe 5 more minutes here. Single ladies that are watching this right now.
Single ladies.
Look up Brandon Meyer for Burnett. He's a hell of a dude.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's not be we do get people from other countries watching this, so let's not be dropping his pin, where he's at.
Yeah, we ain't gonna put his pin down. We ain't gonna edit that, but we'll leave it that.
His weight is this, his birth year is this, his driver's license number is.
He's 6'4".
Brandon, we love you. I know you guys can all see this flag right here. Bad angle right now.
Hey, that is bad. Let's be honest on that. That was awesome. You did that for us.
Yeah. Amazing friend. I mentioned it to him that I was interested in getting one made, and he immediately was like, "Hell yeah!"
He messaged me one day. I'm like, "Dude, there's no need," and he just did. He's like, "You have no choice." I'm like,
"Yeah." I brought it up, and he ran with it. I brought it up once at that Bradley Fest. Just once. He messaged me the next day and was like, dude, what do you want on it, man? And I was like, man, freaking awesome, dude.
Oh, I mean, you think like, cause you're like, we're just getting, when you start a pod, you want everything. You want to be top shelf with everything, not knowing. And like, this isn't hard to do, but like, we're not big by any means. It's just crazy that he just wanted to do that for his two friends. It's incredible.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's incredible. Like,
great friend, always has been.
And he charges money for that. He gave it to us scot free.
Yeah, free. Yeah,
that's
I was gonna say
thing.
That's worth, dude. I would have paid pretty good money for that.
Now, why it's at Jimmy's house, I don't know. Why is it not up here?
You really want to question that? Why it's at my house?
No,
first of all, Jimmy G is the only one with a consistent setup. Preston. No, I think you've been there for a little bit.
Let me shout you out because it was coming.
All right, let's hear it.
I was gonna shut. Jimmy got an ego there for a second.
Sorry, I never get an ego. You know what I mean? And then when I do, I get yelled at.
He had a Lego. No, hey. In all seriousness here, I was gonna get serious before Jimmy got in.
Sorry about that.
No, I cried a little.
It's okay. I love you.
Hey. No, seriously. We're an item. I love Jimmy to death.
We're dating.
I appreciate him to death. He No, he started the idea of the pod about a year ago.
Yep.
And well, we talked about it probably 2
Longer
years
than
ago.
a year ago. We talked about getting it
2
going,
years ago,
and
and I was like, and like Jimmy's probably gonna. He was just getting with his girlfriend, and they were gonna be engaged and whatnot. And I got a kid, and I was just about to have a second kid, and my time and money I could spend struggled.
Yeah. And what did I tell you? The first thing I told
said,
you
"Hey,
was,
I'll do it all. I'll get it all. Just be my partner." And or that was like paraphrasing it, but
yeah.
But I'm like, Jimmy, I would be with you anytime. Just let me know when and where.
Hell yeah.
And you knew that. I said yes from the get go.
Yeah, and I started it with I remember messaging you, and the first thing I told you was, if we're gonna do it, I want to do it right. I don't want to half-ass it. I don't want to
And now we probably started quick because I don't have the equipment, but
it's okay though. Going. You know what I mean? We're doing good for just
the equipment comes, but Jimmy has done all the editing. He's done all the intros, outros. He does.
Haven't been super great with it. I know it's a rookie status right now, but I'm learning.
All I do is just speak my voice. And Jimmy, as of now, I don't know if he says after we're done with the episode and I hang up, he goes, "Fuck that press, he didn't do shit." Don't know if he does that. Don't know. But
I don't do it. I don't do it. I enjoy doing this part of it.
But
sometimes it could be frustrating. But
you guys should send out your appreciations for Jimmy. He's doing a hell of a job.
Thank you.
And
then I'm going to shout out Preston real quick, and then
I got half a beer, and we'll be done here in 2 minutes.
Yep. And then shout out to Preston too. I know people always say Preston's got crazy sport takes. I enjoy them. I think it gives us great content. I think it gives us things to talk about. And Preston saying that I do all the editing and all the work. I love Preston for the content that he gives us. And I think that's worth more than the actual editing part of it. Because without that content, we wouldn't have really episodes to do, whether they're watched or not. I enjoy talking to you about sports. You're one of my favorite people to talk sports about because you keep the discussions going, and I appreciate that. You're not boring to talk to, I'll tell you that.
Oh man.
Whether I disagree with you or not, we definitely keep it going. It's me and you have never had an awkward moment on here where we were like, okay, what do we talk about?
We're gonna get a Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless moment up here.
I know, dude. We're like stroking each other right now. Nobody's watching this right
I know. I mean,
we do have to end it though. This is going to be the longest episode. Finish. No.
What's that an hour 10?
Oh, dude, you're pushing, man.
I will push it. I mean, screw it. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen much.
No, we can allow it.
Yeah, this time, I mean, most episodes about an hour, but hey, in all seriousness, anyone that's watching this, let us know below in the comments if you're one of the ones that watch from start to finish. I would love to know that. I know it doesn't happen much. Hours long.
I don't know if we have any of those.
We're not professional by any means.
We're not. We're
all over the place. I know sometimes we can be boring. But guess what? We're still learning this, and we appreciate the 77 guys or females that follow and subscribe. We like it. Keep it going. Me and Jimmy said, we got 23 more to go before we get into our fun stuff. And if we see how well that does, if you guys enjoy when we get to 100 subscribers and you see the fun stuff we give you,
absolutely,
with the hot ones, then that would motivate us to do more stuff like that. But we don't want to settle for 77. We want to settle. And we're not going to settle at 100. But 100 is a good first milestone to do something like this.
Absolutely.
And then maybe we'll start doing something every 25, every 50. We'll do something similar.
I mean,
to that.
If this takes off, I'm not expecting it to by any means. So any haters out there being like, "Oh, you guys think you're going to be big podcasters?" Blah blah blah. Me and Preston do it because we enjoy talking. Yes, but we do it because we enjoy talking sports. If we're going to talk sports, might as well put a mic in front of us and record it. It's fun. I've always wanted to do this since I was younger. I wouldn't say super young because podcasts weren't a thing back then.
No,
but I've always wanted to just talk sports for a living, pretty much. Yes. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's been good. Chug up. You're at like 10 seconds
my 2 beers.
There we
go.
I'm
done on my end.
All right, we're gonna.
But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hearing us love each other. Me and
Yes.
Dickie love each other.
Yeah, I might go over to Preston's tonight, and things got a little sensual there. But yeah, that was another episode. This podcast talks number 23, Michael Jordan episode.
Yes. Sorry, Aaron Denton, we cannot fit you on this episode.
I think we say that every
You're
episode.
just a little bit too big for the show. Sorry about that, buddy. We'll get back to you next time.
We love you guys. Thank you all for the support.
Yep.
Love you much. Toodaloo.